This is Fred Beck from Fred Talks Fighting, proudly sponsored by Empire Fights. Joined today at Stonebridge ABC by Hamzah Sheeraz. Hamzah, how's it going, mate? How have you been?
Very well, Fred. Yourself?
Yeah, all good, thank you. So what brings you to Stonebridge ABC?
Basically, my team, Taz Khan, my father and everyone, they do a lot of work with the WBC care, also the WBC cares as well. So it's always good to come down here and say hello to Mauricio and, to help support the youth over here, help support the little ones over here. Try to be that little bit of motivation for them, hopefully, one day. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're sitting there, hopefully one day I can be like that lanky, tall kid over there. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, that was what brings us here, man.
Do you feel it's important to give back to the amateur boxers? Because you were there once. Do you feel that's important?
Yeah, no, of course it is, because I remember being in their shoes, and when fighters used to come in, professionals, you look at them and you're almost in awe of them, because that's professional is the pinnacle of the sport, and like of boxing anyway, aside from winning world titles. And that's hopefully like we can contribute to these kids' dreams and aspirations.
Yeah, sounds pretty nice. Obviously, over in the UK, it's been nice weather so far. Obviously, I think it's meant to be raining tomorrow for Wembley. Apparently, it is. Do you know?
I don't have a clue, but I just bought a new jacket, so if it does, I won't be too happy, man.
Yeah, I know. Hopefully, it's nice weather, because it'd be a bit spoiling the occasion if it is raining. But I won't ask. By the time this interview goes out, the fight would have happened. So, how long have you been in the UK for until you've been back to LA?
After my fight, I think it's been a month now. It's been a month since the fight.
You haven't been back to LA since?
No, I haven't been back because it's been Ramadan, so I've had the whole month off. I've been getting a lot more in touch, deeper with culture and religion, of course. It's good to have that mental break and that physical break away from boxing. I've still been training here and there, but it's good to have a rest. But yeah, I'll be back in LA hopefully in 2 weeks. I'll be back at it, back in camp and getting cracking again.
Yeah, sounds pretty good. I've never done Ramadan. How hard is it? Because the kids start quite young doing it now. I don't think it used to be like that.
No, listen, it's because it's literally because of social media. Do you know what I mean? You see little kids fasting and everything, and everyone thinks they have to keep up with it. But I started properly when I started late, to be honest with you. I started about 13, something like that, 13, 14 years old. But do you know what I mean? The older you get, the more you realise what it's actually about. The more when you're younger, you think, I'm just starving myself for a month. But no, it's not that. It's about reasoning with the poor, the people who actually go hungry on a day-to-day basis and don't even get to feast in the evening. So we're lucky. I suppose it humbles us. It humbles us. That's what our religion does. It does humble us as humans. And yeah, I'm blessed.
How good does it feel to be able to eat when it's nighttime then?
It's literally like the boxer equivalent of it is eating after the weigh-in. Yeah. That's it.
Okay.
That's the boxer equivalent of it. So, I mean, it's brilliant.
Okay, that's quite good. I never heard that analogy before. That is quite a good one. But if you're just touching on the last fight, it was Jez Smith you fought, obviously by stoppage. How good did it feel to get him out of there, considering so many of his opponents couldn't get him out there, going the distance of him?
You know what? In all honesty, I didn't even try. It all just kind of happened. Ricky, obviously, he knew it was going to happen. That's why we were very confident going into the fight. I kept saying I believe I'm levels above Jez Smith, and I believe I did show it, because no one's ever done that to him. And do you know what I mean? My step up to middleweight, I felt great at it, and I just enjoyed it, to be honest with you. Like, he kind of walked onto everything, and everything just unfolded all naturally, very, very naturally, and before you know it, it was over. So happy days.
Yeah, you don't get paid for overtime.
No.
Yeah, I know that's probably, I shouldn't really say that's a real cliche, real cliche quote. But if you just touch on Ricky, obviously the coaching, how good is it to have Ricky as a coach? Obviously, he's been in the game for a long time. No,
Ricky's brilliant. It's going to be our fourth camp together. I believe we've gelled now. Obviously, there's still a lot more gelling to do, but you got to find that trust in a coach. And you got to have that confidence in him, and you got to build that relationship. And yeah, so far it's been touchwood. It's been brilliant, man. It's been brilliant. Obviously, that controversy with Bradley Skeet, that kind of made our bond even stronger. It made it a lot more stronger because I was behind in the fight, and he had to tell me like, get a grip and get it sorted. And little things like that is what it was all character building, how you build as a fighter and a coach. So we're glad that box ticked, and the last one we just kind of sailed for it.
How good is it as a boxer, or you want to be successful in anything? How good is it having an important team, having a team around you that want to be successful as much as you do?
It's hugely important. Huge. The team I've got around me now are like what most fighters have when they've won world titles. So I've been very blessed in that aspect. Everyone knows who they are. I could sit here naming everyone, but family, uncles, Taz, my father, like loads and loads of people. Even when it comes to the medical side of things, Dr. E, the media side of things, everything. So we got it all covered, and all I got to do now is keep winning, and get my way of repaying them would be winning a world title.
Yeah, That sounds pretty nice. Hamzah, thanks for your time. I'm sure we'll catch up soon. But where can people find you social media, Instagram and Twitter wise?
Just all on Hamzah Sheeraz, all one word. My name, Hamzah Sheeraz, all on socials, and yeah, follow the journey.